Hello everyone, today's video, a very good show has been announced. I have a bit of spare time. Just got back from training this morning actually. I've got no top on, but I've got shoes on. This is a boxing video, but I've had to start wearing shoes around the house. Fucking toys everywhere, man. That's one thing when you have kids, you don't realise how many times. It's not even Lego, it's like cars. And toy cars, they're not even made out of like soft stuff. The amount of cars I've stood on lately, I'm just wearing my shoes around the house. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Magnificent 7, it's a good show, you know. It's a very, very good show. December 13th, seemingly obviously not happening by the looks of things. The proposed Chisora white card looks like it's off. This has took its place, I'm guessing. But obviously January 24th at the Co-op. The Co-op is an amazing venue. Really do like the Co-op. I've not boxed there, but been backstage with Jack Cattrall when he boxed Barboza. And I was there with Brad Casey the other week. Very, very nice venue. And this is really, 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 really good card, actually. We've got Itauma, Franklin. So when people are talking about Itauma after his last win against Dylan White, I wanted for him Hrgovic or Franklin. People were saying like Ruiz, and there were a few other names. I thought they're a step too far at the moment. I think not that he can't beat him, because he's capable of beating anybody by the looks of things, but we don't know yet. I wanted Hrgovic or Franklin. Franklin, I think, is a safer option than Hrgovic. Hrgovic and Franklin, in my opinion, for like top class heavyweights, which they are, you have to say they're both top class. They've mixed at the highest level. Franklin been in with Joshua and Dylan White, gone the distance. They don't really punch though, to be honest. And when I say don't punch, people say, well, they're not loads out. Franklin isn't a puncher at all, in my opinion. Not that he can't punch. When I say someone's not a puncher, I don't mean they can't punch or not capable of knocking people out, but as far as top level heavyweight boxing goes, he isn't a puncher. But he's super, super tough. And more than that, super, super clever. Really, really, really good fighter. His last fight, I think, was Disco. I watched it. I thought he got beat. He looked in terrible shape. He looked terrible. If we get that Franklin, I think he'll get stopped. I think the time will do something that Joshua and White couldn't do. I think he'll stop him. However, if we get in shape Franklin, and this is pretty close to Christmas, so it's a big if. But if we get an in shape Franklin, I think we'll get a lot of questions answered. We'll definitely see if a time we can go the rounds. Definitely. Franklin, what would I call him? Spoiler, survivor. He's like me, but a lot better and tougher, I think. You know, he's a bit of a survivor. You know, tough and a bit of a spoiler and not a puncher. But he's the very best at it. Early prediction for me, I think Itauma will beat him on points. I think he'll take Itauma the distance. I'm guessing it'll be 12. I think he'll take Itauma 12. I think they'll respect Franklin. They'll show him a lot of respect. I think Franklin will come in shape. And I think Itauma will beat him on points. I think it's a fucking brilliant fight. And if Itauma will just blow him away, then wow, you know, then we really do have to put him in the conversation of being ready for, you know, maybe not Usyk, but for a Ruiz or Bacoli or whoever. I think Franklin's as good as them guys. He just don't punch. I don't think. I sparred all the best heavyweights, and I think what separates the good from the great is the power, to be honest. It's hard to go to the top if you're a non-punching heavyweight, in my opinion. But I want to go with Itauma on points. I think it's a great fight, but I think Franklin is... Oh, no way. I know I should start this earlier. We're about to get interrupted. By the kids. I won't say no, I'll say no to the mum. Anyway, chief support, Hutchinson Taylor. I didn't really expect this. I thought Willie Hutchinson deserved a bigger fight, to be honest. And that's no offence, no slight on Ezra Taylor, but Ezra Taylor, yeah. I was hoping to get Hutchinson Boatsi too. Taylor, I think he's improved a lot recently, actually. I think he's got a lot better. He's a lot better than I first thought he was. Very athletic, but I just think Willie Hutchinson, for me, I think Willie Hutchinson is a world-class fighter. Ezra Taylor is a world-class athlete who's getting better and better all the time, but I don't think he's there yet. I think this is a fight too early for him. I think my son's asleep in the car. Yeah. So Willie Hutchinson, I'll go Willie Hutchinson points. Then we've got Shaquille Thompson, Brad Paul. Hello. Bring her in if you want. What? No, I'm doing a video. I'm not on the phone. I know you have. What did you do? Well done. Been to running class. We've got Shaquille Thompson, Brad Paul. Shaquille Thompson, I've known for a long time. His coach, Roger, does my cuts. I've never had a cut actually with Roger, but yeah, part of my team, Rog. I've known Shaq a long time. Brad Paul's former British champion, I think. Beat Heaney, didn't he? Great fight. Shaq is dangerous, very dangerous. I've had a few of my lads spar with him over the years. He's been too big or too good for him, but done some rounds with him. I've watched him spar a lot of good fighters. I've done some rounds with him myself. I think the one word I would use is dangerous. He's dangerous. Whew. He can punch, he's big. He's just super conditioned, like he's at it all the time. He lives and breathes it. You know, got a lot of respect for him because he doesn't half live and breathe it. He really, really does. But this is a big step up. A lot of amateur fights, Shaq. But as a pro, through no fault of his own, he hasn't had that fight yet. He hasn't been at this level yet. Brad Pauls has been at this level, boxed at this level. It's a great fight, actually. It's a really, really good fight. I'm going to go for Shaq to win. I think he'll win on points. Pauls is really tough, really dangerous himself. It's a cracking fight. I think Shaq has the ability to outbox him, though, and I think he will. Next fight, Davis Miller, brilliant fight. I'm a big Liam Davis fan. I think he's a world-class fighter. I think a mix of the weight and Shabazz Massoud being a brilliant fighter. He came unstuck. Miller's a good boxer, been doing well. I'm not sure Miller's on Davis level. Because I think Davis is, top level. Miller is a very, very good fighter. I'm not sure he's as good as Davis though. Heaney Warburton, I've only seen Warburton the once. He got beat by Conway. When I boxed Fisher, actually, I watched it. I didn't watch it live, obviously. It was a fight before me, I think. But I don't think Heaney's as good as Lillard. So, probably a good match, to be fair. Probably a good match. I couldn't really give a prediction. I'm not too sure. Murphy against Holmes. Alex Murphy, I've seen a few times. I like Alex, he's a nice fella. I gave him a tenner once. At what hotel right now? The Kimpton. I gave him a tenner. I said, get me a blackcurrant and soda, please. He took the tenner. And I don't know what happened. I didn't get a blackcurrant and soda. They never gave me one. I never told him. If he watches this, he'll know. He'll know. I got a tenner out of me. Didn't even get a drink. Anyway. Josh Holmes. I know Josh Holmes is a good fighter. Is it a step up? Maybe been good competition, but hasn't won them yet. But But good as getting opportunities. He's another kid. He really they train hard and try hard, and he's a tough, fit man. Holmes, I think, maybe the better boxer, but Murphy bigger. Interesting fight again. One I struggle to call. And then a great fight, and one that means I will be there, putting the stool in, buzzing. Akin Fiaz, Jordan Flynn, brilliant fight. I presume, what weight is this at? Super featherweight, lightweight, or somewhere in between, I would guess. Good fight. Akib is a very, very, very talented boxer. I like watching him. He's very good and clever. Jordan Flynn, he did well with Cameron, to be fair. He did a lot better than I thought he would against Cameron. Did really, really well. I watched his last fight. He boxed really well. He had a good job. I thought he did a really good job. It's a really good fight, actually. I'm gonna go with my man Akin Fiaz. But it's a good fight. 7 good fights, really. So we're gonna go Itauma points, Hutchinson points, Thompson points, Fiaz points, Davis stoppage, and Heaney Warburton, Murphy Holmes. Can't really call. But some great fights and a few not far off 50-50s there.